What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Inconsistent EJ. I'm trying. It's a lot going on right now. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. All right, so really quickly, apparently there's a story about Torrei Hart refusing to drop the Hart in her last name. And honestly, I don't know why we are still talking about this as I talk about it. So Kevin and Torrei Hart were married for, I believe, 7 years. They have a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. He has remarried, has two children in this marriage, and she's still carrying Hart. A lot of people feel like she should just drop the name, move on, start your life over, like get your own identity. And she's like, nah, I worked hard for this. He still jokes about our marriage. He still jokes about me. I'm very much a part of his present life, and I'm gonna carry this name. Well, so for me, I feel like under the money circumstances, like I get it. I see why it would be the move to make. Like, this is my personal opinion. And then she also stated that her kids, they have that name, they carry that name, they want her to carry that name. And I do feel like that's a legit reason. My parents were married for like 12 or 13 years, and my mom always kept her name because she said that was our name. So, of course, she kept it until she got married, and then that was that. But she always kept us in mind as it relates to keeping that name. Now, for me, I'm Ejspeaks. That J came from Fred. Thank you, babe. Oh, thank you, boo. You just be giving me so much stuff. Like, oh, like it's amazing how much stuff you be giving me. Like, you gave me a J. PSA, Fred. I ain't going nowhere. And you ain't either. I feel like if we were to ever divorce, I would not go back to my maiden name. I would not change my Ejspeaks, my EJ nothing. Sorry, Fred. Sorry to the new wife, whoever she may be. But I definitely wouldn't drop my name because, again, that's my brand. That's the business side of it. However, I do feel that there are relationships that are so toxic, so dysfunctional, bring so much pain, that you don't want any parts of it. Like, you don't want the name, you don't want his family to speak to you, you don't want his cousin to be on the same street as you while you driving, you don't want nothing, you don't want to be in the same Walmart that his family go to. Like, you don't even go, you don't even go to the City Trends that's close to your house, because girl, you might see one of them. So you go to the City Trend, honey, 2 towns over, cause who finna be tied to them? Who finna be looking at them? Who finna be thinking about them? Who finna say they went back and seen me? Nobody. Nobody. But I definitely understand Tori when she says no. I worked hard for it. And if I have read correctly, I believe that Tori, and I could be wrong, but in the beginning, Tori used to write his jokes. She used to help him out with a lot of his material in the beginning. She helped form the Kevin Hart that, a lot of us love today, if I'm not mistaken. And so I feel like, if that's the business move she wants to make, and she feels like that's what it takes, especially in Hollywood and trying to do certain business ventures and things like that, girl, please, if you say you work for that name, you work for that name. I feel like Torrei Hart will probably get further in a room than a Torrei Mason. No shade to the Masons. I'm just saying, Torrei Hart, Torrei Mason. I'm sure the Masons are really good people. I'm just saying. Tori is also a stand-up comedian. She's an actress as well. She's done several projects. I believe she has a few coming out at the beginning of 2022. And she also said in the interview, Kevin, you keep talking about, me and your jokes and your stand-up. Plug my projects. Tell the people about my projects. You tell them everything else about me. Tell them about the stuff I got coming up. What? So I feel like she has every right to carry that name, especially if Kevin is not saying, remove my name. If Kevin does not have a problem with Torrei carrying his name, I don't understand what all the fuss is about. Now Ike asked for his last name. The nerve. Want it back for what, Ike? Now, like I said, I don't see a problem with her keeping her ex's name. She's not married. I could see if she was married to another man and still going around carrying Hart. Nicole Murphy is still Nicole Murphy. That was Eddie Murphy's name. I'm trying to think of some more, but I'm coming up short. Anyway, like I said, I don't see a problem with it. But of course, I want to hear from you guys. Do you feel like in that situation, as it relates to business and probably furthering yourself and opportunities, would you keep the name of your ex, or are you just at like this place of your ex was so horrible, so terrible, so trash? I don't want nothing. I don't want no ties. I don't care how much money is on the name. I don't want none of it. Are you there? Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. This is your girl EJ, and I will see you guys next time. Even though I don't know when that's gonna be. Okay.